There are machines that dig, machines that clear, and machines that level. At the Union County Road Department, every piece of equipment has a purpose and a task. But yet, for 6 months in 2013, sources say the county rented 2 pieces of equipment that were used for something else. According to records obtained by Eyewitness News, the Union County Fiscal Court and Judge Executive Jody Jenkins approved the rental of a Komatsu PC200LC from a Brandeis location in Evansville. The full-size excavator, like this one, is typically used for the digging of trenches, landscaping, and other heavy construction work. According to the invoice, the rental began May 3, 2013 and continued through early June. In total, the rental cost the taxpayers more than $10,000 out of the county's road fund. Several Union County sources find this rental questionable because the road department already has 3 similar pieces of equipment that serve the same purpose. That equipment was also operational and available. Purchasing records for this rental are completely vague. The records do not specify what the equipment was used for, where the equipment was used, or who was using it. It simply states equipment rental. According to the invoices, Jody Jenkins is listed under the ship to column, and the job site is listed as Union County. The rentals were approved by the fiscal court, and the checks were signed by Judge Jenkins.
I don't have any comment, but I'd have to go back and look.
So you don't know what the equipment was being used for?
Not off. I just had to go back and look.
Okay.
But thank you.
According to Union County and law enforcement sources, the excavator wasn't used by a county employee, and it wasn't used for a county project. Sources say that excavator was used by one of the judge executive's closest friends, Jeff Radley. Radley, who is apparently related to Jenkins by marriage, owns a rock yard and trucking business on Highway 60 in Waverly.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Sorry,
No, you're
didn't mean to
fine.
bother you. Is Jeff around?
No, he's not. He just went out on a haul.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind taking down my name and number, and maybe you can give me a call.
I'll have him call you.
That call never came. Union County and law enforcement sources say Radley used the excavator at his business for a period of time before using it to clear his private property on the outskirts of Morganfield. Those sources say Radley was permitted to use this taxpayer-funded rental to slope the hillsides on his property, clear brush and trees, and other general construction work. While getting video for this story, Radley's wife came out and asked what was going on. Turns out Radley was curious too.
Hello? Yeah. I don't know. I just walked outside. They're out here. I don't know. He wants to talk to you. You want to talk? I'll put him on. He's standing right here beside me. All right. Okay. All right. He's driving right now. He can't.
2 months after renting the excavator, the Union County Fiscal Court rented another piece of equipment, a Bobcat T650 compact track loader. Records show this rental started on August 23, 2013. The rental would be continuously renewed until November 14th. That's nearly 3 months. The rental cost the county $10,689.50. According to the voucher claims, the Bobcat rental was for the Higginson Henry project. Higginson Henry is a state-owned, state-operated fish and wildlife area near Morganfield. Union County sources say this equipment was used to clear the horse trails at Higginson Henry. The purchase order tied to these transactions wasn't signed by Judge Executive Jody Jenkins or any member of the road department or any other county employee. Records show it was signed by Steve Eccles, a private citizen who owns E&E Services in Corden. Eccles is one of Jenkins's closest friends. As Eyewitness News has previously reported, Eccles has repeatedly received preferential treatment in terms of being awarded county contracts.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed?
None of those contracts or jobs were bid out by the fiscal court because they were for values under $20,000. According to Union County sources, Eccles used this Bobcat rental at Higginson Henry for a week. However, records show the Bobcat was rented for 3 months. While it's unclear what it was being used for in the remainder of that rental period, Union County sources say it was never used by a county employee, nor was it used for a county project. Additional records raise additional questions about this so-called Higginson Henry project. Through Kentucky's open records laws, Eyewitness News requested any and all records related to the construction, installation, and maintenance of horse trails at Higgins and Henry from 2007 to 2015. The request turned up one result, a 2009 draft agreement between the Department of Fish and Wildlife and Union County. However, it appears that agreement was never signed by Judge Jenkins. The records custodian said, quote, "The department has searched its files and was not provided a signed copy of the agreement after it was sent to the judge executive's office. Therefore, we are not sure if the agreement was ever fully executed," end quote. So why was this taxpayer-funded equipment used by a private citizen? Why was it apparently used on state property for a project lacking an agreement between the county and state? When asked the first time, Judge Jenkins said he couldn't comment.
I don't have any comment, but I'd have to go back and look.
So you don't know what the equipment was being used for?
Not off. I just had to go back and look.
Okay.
But thank you.
Hey, Jody, how are you?
When asked the second time,
Got questions on some this Brandeis stuff?
Judge Jenkins chose not to comment.
So they didn't know. Obviously, this was from 2013, so you had a couple weeks to look things over. Okay. And we'll be outside.
Jenkins went into a closed-door meeting. 10 minutes passed, then 20, then 30. 37 minutes later, he re-emerged.
Chris, I'll be down. I'm going down to her office and make that right back.
Hey, Jody.
I'm going to finish up with her.
Okay, we can just talk to you while we walk.
I'm going to go down to her office first and we'll go to the register.
I've got some questions about the Brandeis stuff that I asked you about after the last meeting. It's just two basic questions. I don't know why you're walking away. I mean, it's just want to know what this equipment was used for, because there's nothing on this documentation that shows or says what this equipment was used for. You do realize that walking away from a basic question does not look good.
I'm going to the restroom.
Instead of answering our questions, Jenkins, an elected official, chose to run from them.
Here, I asked to answer a couple questions on this Brandeis rentals, about $20,000. The last few months, 2013, asked you about it at the last meeting, asked you about it after this meeting. Basic question. Why would you rent equipment when you have three of the same type of pieces of equipment